Tomorrow night's movies on Sky. At 6, a true story of World War II, of a tragedy at sea, and of the scandalous cover-up that followed the mission of the Shark. At 7, comedy on the home front as Captain Mannering keeps an eagle eye on the sugar ration. Dad's Army, the movie. And there's Monday night comedy at 8 when Elizabeth Perkins gets into a sticky situation with Judge Reinhold over her dead body. At 9, drama.
Mrs. Rowland is in the recovery room.
Patty Duke has an agonizing decision to make in the TV premiere of Last Wish. At 10, Sean Young marries Matt Dillon and lives to regret it. Our first screening of the thriller, A Kiss Before Dying. Then at 20 to 11, it's our final screening of an Oscar-winning epic. Robert De Niro stars in The Deer Hunter. And on Sky Movies Gold at 6, George Segal stirs things up in the classic prisoner of war movie, King Rat. Great movies on Sky tomorrow night. Stay with us for a sneak preview of Matt Dillon and Sean Young in A Kiss Before Dying, coming up shortly.
All right. From the Fosters, movie premiere season.
You can run, but you can't hide. Schwarzenegger's on Sky Movies Plus. Arnie Mania. Same make. Same model.
Get down.
New mission.
Go! Now!
But this time there are 2.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Terminator 2. Next Saturday at 10. Sky Movies Plus.
Coming soon to Sky Movies Plus. Matt Dillon and Sean Young in A Kiss Before Dying, getting its British television premiere on Monday the 22nd of February on Sky Movies Plus.
From the creator of Fatal Attraction, in a classic tale of romance, deception, and terror, Universal Pictures presents A Kiss Before Dying.
I'm sorry, Dory.
What?
You only have yourself to blame.
At a fairly early stage, I decided that this was basically a kind of archetypal melodrama, a thriller.
Writer-director James Dearden has transformed novelist Ira Levin's terrifying story into a richly detailed thriller in the grand Hollywood style.
It's over the top, and there are stunts, there are deaths, there are, there's love, there's sex, there's everything.
Although the entire story is set in America, the company recreated everything on a soundstage outside of London.
So we can shoot stuff outdoors inside a studio. And that gives you also the degree of control that we needed. In the old days, nobody dreamt of going outside the studio to do anything. So why not build the West Side apartment in the studio? Why not build the Greenwich Village apartment in the studio? Why not build everything in the studio?
Matt Dillon plays the complicated role of a sociopathic killer.
I think he's sort of epitomizes the yuppie generation, the guy who really wants to get ahead, but he'll stop at nothing to get ahead.
Starring with Matt in an unusual double role is Sean Young.
I play 2 characters, twins, Dorothy and Ellen Carlson, identical twins.
Ellen.
Hi, Daddy. This is Jay Faraday.
Max von Sydow plays Thor Carlson, wealthy industrialist and father to a family cursed by tragedy.
You remind me a lot of Bobby, my son. He has a family. So he had a family which is almost has vanished. There's only one daughter left. And now is the question, will he keep his second daughter?
The story revolves around a young man obsessed with the power of one family, a young man who would do anything to belong.
I wouldn't want you to think I intend on spending the rest of my life doing what I'm doing now. I'm ambitious.
Marry me.
Are you serious?
I'm determined. And I'm not afraid of hard work.
What you got in there, dead body?
Jay is different from anyone I've known. He's got this strength.
In many ways, he's the ideal lover for this girl. I mean, he's everything that everybody dreams of. He's your good-looking, all-American, hard-working, industrious guy that's going to make it all the way to the top. He takes that go-getting philosophy to its ultimate extreme.
The kind of scary thing about the story is that you sort of like the character at the same time.
You look so peaceful, I don't want to take advantage of you.
Come on. Take advantage of me.
The great thing about Matt is he's utterly charming, and he is actually the sweetest guy you could hope to meet. Action. But there is always this feeling with Matt that you never know quite what's going to happen next.
I'm investigating the disappearance of Patricia Farron.
Hi.
What's going on?
This is Detective Michelson. This is my husband, Jay.
This girl gets involved in something that she doesn't understand and is piecing together bits of a jigsaw puzzle that finally tell her something pretty terrifying. And then you say, I never spoke to her again after that time in Philadelphia.
After that time in Philadelphia.
Yes, yes, yes.
Take two.
Action, Sam.
Don't you think it's weird?
What?
Patricia Farron disappearing like that. Maybe even murdered. It's just too much of a coincidence.
People disappear all the time.
My name was in her diary on the exact same day she disappeared.
I'm sick and tired of listening to your neurotic fantasies.
She just keeps putting the facts together and won't let them drop.
Jonathan Corliss, hey!
I'm sorry, I think you got the wrong guy. I've never seen you before in my life, Ellen.
Jonathan.
He was such a kind and loving and gentle boy.
She finally finds out who Jonathan, who Jay really is.
She basically discovers that she's married a killer.
Hi. You okay?
God, you scared me.
None of us can ever know anybody else. We can only know ourselves. Even our closest and dearest are a mystery to us. I think it's that ultimately that sense that we are all totally alone that I find both fascinating and frightening. And therefore it's even more terrifying when the very person we're trying to reach out to turns out to be the most dangerous person in the world to us.
From the creator of Fatal Attraction and Universal Pictures, A Kiss Before Dying.
February on Sky Movies Plus.